Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Mount Olive High School for this afternoon's New Jersey SIAA North 1 Group 4 quarterfinals and semis. John Kovach with you here on GardenStateWrestling.com. We are bringing you the 4-5 match between Morris Knolls and Fairlawn. At the same time, Mount Olive, the top seed, is wrestling Garfield on an adjacent mat. We are bringing you that on a separate stream, and we will bring you the winners. Luke Shivas, the Morris County champ, at 175, already up 3-0. He is in the black and gold for Morris Knolls, up 7-0. We're starting at 175. Action starting early. The winner of the semi that will follow these two matches will wrestle the winner out of the other brackets going today. That's at Ridge at 4 o'clock, where number 3, Phillipsburg. Shivas going for the stick, and he gets it. Luke Shivas with the pin in 154 gives Morris Knolls a 6-0 lead over Fairlawn. Fairlawn comes into this match 11-9 overall. We saw them win 3 on Saturday. On a 190, Desmond Graham for Morris Knolls.
For Morris Knolls at 190, Anthony Wagner.
No, excuse me. Anthony Wagner for Knolls. He's in the black with gold. Confirming the Fairlawn wrestler now. Desmond Graham for Fairlawn, Anthony Wagner for Knolls. Takedown for Graham, tries to work the half.
Takedown for Graham, 1 escape.
2 matches going at once.
Hayes finishes for 3.
Three to 1 the score here in favor of Graham. Morris Knolls with a 6-0 team lead.
Red defers to green defense.
Fairlawn deferred. They had choice, with Graham leading 3 to 1 at 190 pounds. A pin by Luke Shivas at 175 has given Knolls a 6-0 lead.
3 minutes, 40
concedes another escape, makes it 3-2. Wagner driving Graham out. They'll restart neutral in the center circle. So the winner here this afternoon will face the winner from the bracket that's going to start at 4 o'clock at Ridge. Number 3, Phillipsburg versus number 6, Northern Highlands. And number 2, Ridge versus number 7, Leonia. That match will be at the high seed Wednesday night. 3 for Wagner. He cuts Graham. Makes it a 5-4 lead for Anthony Wagner of Knowles. .53 seconds to go in the second period. Got a stoppage. Blood stoppage here. We are sponsored today for this match by a family affair, Husky Lawn Care, Brick 46 Restaurant and Bar, Bell Shivas and Bell Attorneys at Law, Missy's Main Street Cafe, and 100% Chiropractic. About to resume at the center. Anthony Wagner with a 5-4 lead over Desmond Graham. We're in the second bout of this first quarter final, 190 pounds. Again, Garfield and Mount Olive are wrestling. Garfield, the 8 seed, Mount Olive, the 1. On the adjacent mat here at Mount Olive High School. Winners will meet immediately following this. .18 seconds to go in the second period. There's 3 for Graham of Fairlawn. Gives him a 7-5 lead. Late points. After 2, it's 7-5 in favor of Desmond Graham of Fairlawn. And the blood timeout. Our sponsors all season, our champion athletes, Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, Estabilt Wrestling Club, Garden State Athletic Network, the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, Legal Bay Lawsuit Settlement Funding, and Serenelli and Associates Accounting. Still in a blood timeout here at 190 pounds. We started at 175. Desmond Graham of Fairlawn with a 7-5 lead over Anthony Wagner of Morris Knolls. Wagner in the black and gold for the Golden Eagles. Wagner in the silver, red, black, and white of the Cutters. $6-0 the lead for Knowles after Luke Shivas, and we're going to have more blood cleanup on the mat. Here's Mount Olive has a 6-0 lead on the adjacent mat. The top seeded Marauders facing the Boilermakers of Garfield. We're just finishing up the second period. 7-5 after 2 at 190. Wagner chose defense, Graham chose defense. Wagner conceded the neutral, and it's 8-5 in favor of Desmond Graham of Fair Lawn. Again, we are bringing you at the same time the Mount Olive Garfield match. And then at 4 o'clock, we're going to be coming at you from other sites as we kick off our coverage of the state championships. We're in the third period here at 190 pounds. 11-5 in favor of Desmond Graham of Fair Lawn. We're going to have another blood stoppage here. To keep up with what we're doing as the states proceed, you're going to want to follow us on social media. We'll give you a full rundown on that later on. So the remainder of today, we will have Hackettstown and Par Hills in the North 2 Group 2 quarter. And that one is at Caldwell, where Caldwell will host Bernards in the other quarter, and then the winners will meet. And then West Essex is hosting. They will have Roxbury, and the winner of that will face the winner of Nutley versus Passaic Valley, and that's the North 2 Group 3 bracket. Semifinal winners will meet Wednesday night. With the team finals Sunday at the Jersey Mike's Arena at Rutgers. Desmond Graham of Fair Lawn up 11-5 on Anthony Wagner of Morris Knolls. Nico Gonzalez just notched a pin in 21 seconds on the adjacent mat to give Mount Olive a 12-6 lead over Garfield. That was at 2:15. Here we're still at 190, 11-6, 23 seconds to go. Desmond Graham leading Anthony Wagner. Eight seconds to go on this stoppage. It's 11-6 now in favor of, and we've got some more blood on the mat, so we'll have a brief stoppage. Again, Jared Martini just won in 26 seconds for Mount Olive as they open up an 18-6 lead over the 8 seed Garfield. We're in a blood stoppage here. We're in our second bout between the Cutters of Fair Lawn and the Golden Eagles of Morris Knolls. So after both matches are done here, they will break down one of the mats, recenter, and then we will bring you the semifinal between the two winners as the blood cleanup continues on our mat. Mark Serdashny bringing you the Mount Olive Garfield match. right out of the start. Wagner goes at Graham. A stall warning, but that's time. 11-6. The decision in favor of Graham. And that cuts the Morris Knolls lead to 6-3. Dominic Thomas for Knolls. And Andrea Tadasvili for Fairlawn. He's in the gray and red. We saw them wrestle, and 3 there for Tadasvili. We saw them wrestle on Saturday, Takedown Cancer event. That was a fundraiser they did, hosting Saddlebrook, Lodi, and Ramsey. And I was very impressed with the myriad techniques you see from Tadashvili. You see him there, very fluid. He's already up 6-1, and we're not a minute into this match. Nine to 1. No. 6, no, they're saying 6. I thought there was another 3-2, but the official scoreboard showing it 6-2. Now it's 9, so can leave. And another takedown for Tadashvili. He's looking to finish this. And he does. 133. Time of the fall. And that opens up a 12-3 lead for the Cutters as we move on to 285.
For Garfield at 120 pounds, Guillermo Reque. For Mount Olive, Old Rebels.
We're to 285 here. Lucas Nagua for Morris Knolls. Vano Zardishvili in the red for Fairlawn. Lucas Nagua for Morris Knolls.
Winner by forfeit at 126 pounds, Christian Perez.
And a quick takedown for Zardishvili. He's turning the shoulders. Still a ton of time. We're only 37 seconds into the first period. And there's the stick. 142. Time of the fall. 42 seconds. Zardishvili with the pin. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X at GardenStateHSW. On Instagram at GardenStateHSWrestling. YouTube, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Like, leave a comment, and definitely follow us this week so that you know where we're going to be next as the tournament unfolds. 48-6 now, the lead for Mount Olive on the adjacent mat. Here, it's 15-3. we rapidly, with a couple of forfeits, are to 113 here. So we had forfeits at heavyweight and 106. I'm trying to figure this out because I don't know what the scoreboard makes. Mount Olive quickly up 54-6 on the adjacent mat. Here, we are at 113. Tommy Parada for Fairlawn. And Jaden Paraga for Morris Knolls. So Fairlawn forfeited at 106, and that's how we got here. Stalemate called here. Parada with an 11-0 lead here for Fairlawn at 113, getting swipes. He could tech fall this right here, and he does. (15-0) to tech fall. Makes it 20-12. As we move on to 120. Vinny Tulo versus Nicholas Costigan. Costigan for Knolls, Tulo for Fairlawn. We're in a stoppage right now. We're at 120 pounds here. The scoreboard not correct. We're at 120 right here. Vinny Tulo for Fairlawn. He's in the gray and red. Nicholas Costigan for Morris Knolls. He's in the green and gold. Tulo with a 3-0 lead. All right, dealing with technical difficulties here. It's 3-0 right now in favor of Vinny Tulo for Fairlawn. He's in the gray as we start the second period at 120 pounds. The Cutters with a 20-12 lead over Morris Knolls in this New Jersey North 1 Group 4 quarterfinal. Winner of this will take on Four nothing the lead now for Tulo as they scramble near the edge, out of bounds. They will restart with 1:25 left in the second. 20-12, a two-match lead for Fairlawn right now. Fairlawn the 4 seed, Knolls the 5. Tulo trying for a throw. Costigan has the leg. Tulo gets him down, gets 3 more, makes it 7-0. He's working a turn right now. He's going to get swipes. He gets the pin. Tulo with the fall at 3:12. 3:16, excuse me. And that makes it 26-12. In favor of Fairlawn as we move on to 126.
For Morris Knolls at
Vincent DeSoma for Knolls. Jonah Shargorodowski. And I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. We went over this pronunciation. He had the most takedowns on Saturday in the takedown cancer quad. If I did mispronounce it, I do. Shargorodsky is the pronunciation. Stalemate called here. DeSoma with a 3-0 lead based on his takedown. DeSoma working the back. We're halfway through the first period here. Mount Olive flying through its match with a 60-6 lead over 8th seeded Garfield. And they'll await the winner here. Stoppage, and we'll restart. Shargorodsky on defense. DeSoma on top. DeSoma trying to work his hips to one side or the other, enough to turn the shoulders of Shargorodsky. Shargorodsky, a junior for the Cutters. Fairlawn leading 26-12 here in the 4-5 quarter. Next Sunday, we'll crown champions in this NJSIAA team wrestling tournament, and then we'll roll into the individuals on the road to Atlantic City. Underway in the second, DeSoma with a 3-0 lead at 126 pounds. DeSoma's in the green, gold, black of Morris Knolls. Shargorodsky on top now, trying to even this out. Working a crossface. DeSoma's made himself wide. Shargorodsky's got an arm bar, trying to work a turn. It looks like DeSoma's headgear has come loose again. The referee coming in for a closer look. Shargorodsky turns him back inside. Stayed with that move and got them off of the edge. And completely in bounds. DeSoma trying to get to his base. We're a minute 10 into this second period at 126 pounds. Oh, Shargorodsky working the tight waist. He had a turn. He's not getting swipes yet. Now he's getting them. Two there. Haven't been awarded yet. Ten seconds to go in the second period. 3-0 on the board, but it'll be 3-2 as soon as these back points are awarded. There they are, 3-2. The lead cut to 1 for Vincent DeSoma of Morris Knolls over Jonah Shargorodsky of Fairlawn. Mount Olive's lead up to 66-6 on the adjacent mat as the top-seeded Marauders take on eighth-seeded Garfield. Shagorodsky on top, chops down the arm of DeSoma and continues to try to work a turn. Shagorodsky on top into gray, trails by a point, 3-2. His team has a 26-12 lead over Morris Knolls in the 4-5 match. Fairlawn, the 4 seed. Stall call against DeSoma. No points awarded, just a warning here, but he only has a 1-point lead. He needs to watch this. Crank him back, trying to work a turn. Shagorodsky, he's got 4 back points coming to him. That'll put him in the lead. There they are. Makes it 6-3 in his favor with 25 seconds to go in the third period at 126 pounds.
Winner by fall for the Marauders, Scott Palumbo.
Stall warning and caution against Shagorodsky, but it's all moot. He wins 6-3 and gives Fairlawn a 29-12 lead over Morris Knolls as we move on to 132. Our sponsors today, a family affair, Deli, Husky Lawn Care, Brick 46 Restaurant and Bar, Bell Shivas and Bell Attorneys at Law, Missy's Main Street Cafe, and 100% Chiropractic.
And for Garfield, Saeed Dostakaya.
.132 on the mat. Brandon Benetti in the gray, red, and black for Fairlawn. Nathan Gomes in the black, gold, and green for Morris Knolls. No score. 40 seconds into the first period. We're at 132. We started at 175. The Cutters with a 29-12 lead. And Benetti's trying to add to it quickly. Trying to rock back, driving his legs back, trying to finish this turn. He has Gomes in trouble. Referee right there. Swings his hips over the top. Benetti switches sides, gets the fall. 1:15, the time of the fall for Brandon Benetti. And it's a 35-12 lead for the Cutters. And that may have, we have 138, 144, 138, 44, 55, 65. Knolls could still win it, but they need to start winning now. Three-point. Grady Jackson for Knolls went for the early pin, but now he's been reversed. by Carmine DeLucia of Fairlawn. They scramble out of bounds. It's 3-2. 4-2, I'm sorry, in favor of Jackson of Knowles right now. They trail by 23. If they pin out at 38, 44, 55, mind blanking, 57 and 65, they could conceivably win it. Benetti with 3 more on a takedown ups his lead to 8-4. Get an early start with the President's Day holiday. And we're starting earlier than some of the others. A lot of 4 o'clock matches today. Boundary stoppage with 37 seconds to go in the first period. And an 8-4 lead for Carmine DeLucia of Fairlawn. DeLucia continues to ride Jackson. 20 seconds to go in the first period. And the fall! And that clinches it. Carmine DeLucia clinches it for Fairlawn. Makes it 41-12. As we move on to 144. Sam Allen for Knowles. Logan Wyka for Fairlawn. Wyka measuring. Allen stalks and locks up. So it will be Fairlawn and Mount Olive after this. There'll be a brief break. Takedown there by Allen gives him a 6-1 lead. 77-6 the final. Mount Olive, the top seed, eliminates number 8 Garfield. Samuel Allen of Knowles had near leg and the arm around the far side of the head. His coach is telling him to run it through. Wyka spins through it. Allen with a 6-1 lead. 30 seconds to go in the first period at 144. So after this one is done, they're going to recenter you. The Mount Olive team is moving over to watch this one as it finishes up. Neutral restart for the second period. Samuel Allen with a 6-1 lead for Knolls. But Fairlawn's already decided the outcome of this one with a 41-12 lead. They will take on Mount Olive. We'll bring you that one live next. 3 more for Allen. His lead now 9-1. Wyka down on his stomach as Allen tries to work a turn. Allen works the turn, but spin it through, and there's 4 back points for Allen, makes it 13-1. But Wyka on the cusp of a reversal just when he's staring at the possibility of a tech fall. 20 seconds left in the second period. Wyka now working tight waist, pressing down on the head. Short time. We're inside 10 seconds. There's the reversal, makes it 13-3, a 10-point lead for Samuel Allen as the second period expires. Allen chooses neutral. Wyka again measuring. Shot by Allen, drives through it. There's another 3. 16-3. He's 2 points. Now 3 after he cuts. A takedown here ends it for Allen. 1.5 to go. And there it is. 19-4. That's the tech fall in favor of Samuel Allen. Makes it 41-17. 5 more for Knolls, but Fairlawn with the insurmountable lead on the 150.
Morris Knolls at 150 pounds, Sean Morris, and for Fairlawn, Nicholas Capotes.
Sean Morris for Knolls in the black and gold. Nicholas Capotes in the red for Fairlawn at 150. A lot of feeling out and pushing early on. Could hear a coach yell, "Come on, let's go." Capotes now with the overhook. Trying for the trip, drives through it, gets 3 for the takedown. Works to turn the shoulders. He's got Morris in trouble. Morris trying to get back to a base. He's gotten to it. And he's just about popped his body out the left side. Back to his feet. 4 back points for Capotes to make it 7-0. Another takedown. He may have him right on the edge. continue to try to drive forward. We're inside 10 seconds. And they're going to stop it with just under 5 seconds to go as they're out of bounds. It's 11-0 in favor of Capotis in the red for Fairlawn. After one, 11-0 the lead for Nicholas Capotis of Fairlawn. So we'll take a brief break. Mat return by Capotis. That's 3. It's 14-0. He's a point from a tech. He's working for a fall right here with a ton of time, 1.5 minutes plus left. And there's 4 back points. Tech fall 30 seconds into the second period. Makes it 46-17 in favor of Fairlawn. So when this is over, we will take a brief break as they recenter the mat. We're to 157. We've got this at 165 to go. Fairlawn's already clinched it. And then Fairlawn will take on Mount Olive. Watch YouTube. We'll go live as soon as that starts. Vincenzo D'Asti for Morris Knolls. Andre Torres for Fairlawn. Torres in the gray on back has 3 for the takedown. Torres with the tight waist. Ooh, he's trying to roll through here, almost a gator roll. He's getting swipes. 4 there. They're pending, but they'll make it 7-0. And we're just at the 1 minute mark of the first period. Loses it though, and a reversal now 2 for D'Asti of Knolls. Crank it into crossface and a stoppage. And 1 point for roughness. And a blood stoppage now. So as the playoffs progress, follow us on social media to know where we'll be next. We're on Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X at GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling, our website, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, and on YouTube. Leave a comment, leave a like. If you don't like something, let us know. But we're going to be out there. Social media is going to be your way to know where we're going to be next as the states proceed. We've got matches starting at 4 o'clock from 2 sites, from Caldwell and West Essex. We'll be with you with the semifinal from here, Mount Olive and Fairlawn, after a brief pause as they break down a mat. We've resumed now at 157. Vincenzo D'Asti in the black, gold, and green of Morris Knolls. Andre Torres of Fairlawn in the gray with a 9-2 lead. And Fairlawn's going to move on. They're up 46-7 with this and 165 to go. 12-2 now to lead for Torres. as we hit the end of the first period. And it looks like we're going to have another blood stoppage. We do know that earlier, there are some results in. Some of the matches were quite early. And we do know that North Hunterton knocked off Middletown. North Hunterton knocked off Middletown North 52-20 in that semifinal, so they'll take on Middletown South Wednesday. North, the HWS champ, North Hunterton, also beat Watchung Hills in the quarters 56-12. Here, Fairlawn has an insurmountable lead. And their Andre Torres has just closed this one out with a tech fall 55 seconds into the second period. 19-2 at 157. One more to go here, 165. We'll break down the match, recenter everything, and be back with the semi. But one to go, and that's at 165. And again, the winner from here is going to take on Wednesday the winner from the bracket that's going to start in Ridge at 4. And that's going to see Phillipsburg versus Northern Highlands. That's a 3-6 matchup. Phillipsburg third. And second-seeded Ridge against seventh-seeded Leonia. If Mount Olive wins, they will host. Should Fairlawn pull the upset, then they would likely be going to either Ridge or Phillipsburg. Here we know Fairlawn will move on to face Mount Olive today. 51-17. Fairlawn with the lead as we wrestle this final match at 165. Tyler Cott for Morris Knolls, Ariel Nachmias for Fairlawn. Driving through Cott. Gets 3 for the takedown. Cott's just trying to find any handle he can to finish this turn. He has a 3-0 lead. Three nothing in favor of Tyler Cott after 1. Underway in the second period. 3-0 lead for Tyler Cott of Morris Knolls. He's trying to get some more team points for the Golden Eagles, but they're going to be eliminated here. Fairlawn up 51-17. They're locked up just outside center circle. Level change. Looking for points here. The Knolls bench wants 3. Cott's on top. He's trying to work a turn. There he gets him. He finishes the takedown. His lead now 6-0 with 1:10 left in the second period. Cott on the back working. Yeah, we've been told that they'll break down a mat and set up the gym here at Mount Olive as if it were a duel and then contest the semifinal. Caught working, trying to find an angle, and trying to get a turn here. He may get his head's kind of in the way. 30 seconds to go in the second period. He leads 6-0. Oh, there's the back exposed. Not getting swipes. Should be getting swipes. I think they're looking for the pin. He's got 4. He's got the pin with 15 to go. 51-23 to final. Tyler Kopp finishes it with a pin for Morris Knolls, but Fairlawn advances. The Cutters triumph 51-17. We're going to step aside. We will be back for Mount Olive versus Fairlawn in the North Jersey North 1 Group 4 semifinals in just a few minutes here on GardenStateHSWrestling.com.